Welcome to Play on News, where we play on news because this is a play on news while we play on news. So I know it's been a while. I know I haven't really been doing my news videos, but that's because there's a lot of life stuff that's come up in the past couple months. But we are back with a vengeance with a whole new editor of my boy Cuddy. Here's his avatar right here. So thanks very much for clicking. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff if you're new here. So let's get into some of the news while we play some PlayStation All-Stars Royale.
Who?
No, wait, no, it's not Royale, is it? No, Brawl. So Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl. PlayStation All-Stars Brawl. This game does remind me a lot of PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale because it's very, very similar. It's a Smash clone, but at the same exact time, my opinion is better than Smash. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for saying this, but it was a really, really good game. Very underrated. It could have been Smash if it had better characters and a lot more support. So speaking of Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl, they actually came out with a voice mod pack for it, which in my opinion is amazing. There are a few characters that doesn't really have their voices as well as it should be because they had to take some clips from the show, but it was actually very, very well done. Can't really link to it due to, YouTube concerns of illegal content and all that type of stuff, but if you are on Steam, it is supported by the developers. The developers actually have made comments about it, talking about how it's a very, very good mod. They are going to be bringing official voice support soon. I am not somebody that likes to dabble in mods, so I have not personally installed it, as you can tell by the gameplay clip playing right now, but in my opinion it is amazing and it adds so much more to the game. Rockstar has announced that the original GTA trilogy is going to be removed from Steam extremely quickly. So if you have not downloaded the original GTA trilogy, and what I mean by that is the original style of the game, because they are coming out with a remaster of the original trilogy, but if you want to be a purist and have the original version of Grand Theft Auto 1, 2, and the rest, I highly suggest go on Steam now and download those games, because once they're gone, they are gone. This is my favorite topic. DC FANDOME has just finished, and I can tell you right now there are some amazing, cool ass shit that actually came out of DC FANDOME, and I want to go through some of those things right now. Just a few, not all of them, just a few. One of them is a Suicide Squad killed the Justice League trailer. When I say that this trailer, I was very on the fence about this game. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to play this game or not. I know it takes place in the Arkham series after Batman actually was supposedly, spoiler alert, killed. Building Wayne Manor blew up. Doesn't tell you if it was him that blew up his own Wayne Manor. It doesn't tell you if a villain blew up the Wayne Manor, but the after credits scene does show that Batman is using Scarecrow's fear toxin to actually bring justice to Gotham City and continue his vigilante adventures, but no pun intended, the Batman adventures. So if you haven't seen the trailer yet from DC FANDOME, I highly suggest that you go and do so. In the trailer, they actually show a figure pick up a gun, and it looks like Batman's gauntlet. So I'm not really sure if we're getting Jason Todd showing up as Batman. In the comic books, Jason Todd actually does become Batman for a short amount of time and actually fights some of the Bat family, such as Dick Grayson as Nightwing, Damian Wayne, Tim Drake in the Battle for the Cowl comic book series. So if this is taking inspiration from that and is Jason Todd picking up a gun under Brainiac's control, I swear I'm going to lose my fucking mind. But if this is just Batman under Brainiac's control, this would be even better, because the world does know that Bruce Wayne is Batman at this point. So I'm really curious to see the villains' interactions, see if they've actually mentioned Bruce Wayne as Batman and their experiences with him, as well as their take on him being Batman and what do they think of it, especially Harley Quinn after years with the Joker. It's amazing to see that this game is getting so much love and attention with Deadshot, Harley Quinn, King Shark. It seems like Poison Ivy's in it. Penguin from the Arkham series is there as well. It's looking amazing right now and cannot wait. So if you have not checked out the trailer, please go watch it in its entirety with the sound turned on, because there's a lot of cool stuff that you could miss, and I had to watch it 3 or 4 times just to notice it. Robert Pattinson as Batman. Mr. Edward Cullen, Twilight himself, is playing Bruce Wayne. In a similar twist from the Suicide Squad, I did not know if I could trust Robert Pattinson as Batman at all. I did not like the fact that he looked skinny. Not that there's anything against him being skinny, but Bruce Wayne in the comic books as well as traditional media has always been kind of beefy, except for Michael Keaton, who played it off very well, but the suit did help with the fake muscles. I did not think that he looked like Batman, even though he is in his 30s, similar to moi. He did not look like Batman. He looked more like Bruce Wayne. I would trustfully believe him as Bruce Wayne in his early 20s 20s, but not Batman. He looks like a teenage Batman. That's the only thing I'm saying. But for the most part, this trailer is high quality, really good. He has a decent Batman voice, you guys. Like, it's not, you know, Kevin Conroy, but damn good Batman voice for this type of character. But every single time you see his body frame in the shot, I get images of like teenage Batman. I get this is not his origin, but the beginning of his crime fighting career after he ditches the ninja mask and, you know, actually dons a bat suit. I don't know. The trailer itself looks amazing. The action sequences looks fucking fire. Catwoman is gorgeous and she looks like a really good portrayal of Catwoman, but I cannot see him as Batman. But he does look like a really good Batman in every other aspect except for his body frame. I just hope by the end of the movie we get him in a different bat suit, at least that beefs him up a bit more. So by the end of the movie you can see his transformation from starter kit Batman to intermediate Batman. That's the only thing I can hope for. But I am going to go see this movie. This trailer itself has put me from on the fence to leaning a little bit more that I'm gonna go see what it's about. So the Batman should be in theaters in 2022. Gotham Knights. Gotham fucking Knight. The only thing I can say is this trailer, the Court of Owls, we thought it were going to be a minor part. For the most part, you're going to be dealing with the aftermath of a Batman that has gone missing and a Bruce Wayne has gone missing and died. No, they're not connected to the Arkham series. If you notice, I was doing a lot of videos on Gotham Knights on this channel, and this was actually kind of at one point going to become a Gotham Knights centered channel until the game released. So I am extremely stoked for this game. I can't wait for it. The characters look amazing. The only thing I don't like is Red Hood eyes, just that they blink. The mask doesn't blink. The only thing I could think of, maybe they're just regular holes and there's a mask under it. But for the most part, it looks really good. The character interaction is really good. Some of the set pieces that's in this trailer, it's mind blowing. The art style is just stunning. There's a lot of really cool Easter eggs. Like, for example, you see the Riddler in the beginning with the coffee. You see Penguin being thrown to the floor. It's really cool. Some of the things the ideas that they're incorporating in here, and the mob families like the Falcones and the Carmines, like all of these families are in this game talking about the legacy of the Court of Owls and how it was a myth, and the only people that know about it is like really the criminal underworld or the rich and powerful. And Bruce Wayne as Batman has dipped into both. The only thing that I could think of in this game is if Bruce Wayne himself has gone missing because the Court of Owls is using him as their Talon, and by the end of the game you find out that the main Talon that you've been fighting against the majority of the story is Bruce Wayne himself. I want to see some other Bat family members. I want to see Batwoman, Clayface, Damian Wayne. I want to see the Signal. I want to see the other Batgirl, you know, Cassandra Cain. I want to see all these different Bat family members come in here, and want to see the game filled up with just Bat family members that you could patrol Gotham City streets with. If you're not going to have Batman in the game, don't just stick to the main four. Like, for example, like I was saying, where is Damian Wayne? I want to see the son of Batman. There's so many really cool ideas that you could throw in here that I believe needs to be explored. The Batman mythos is one of the largest, most expansive mythologies that there is in comic books, and there's so many things to pull from, arguably more than Spider-Man. Spider-Man, they talk about his rogues gallery. I mean, look at fucking Batman. Like, his rogues gallery, in my personal opinion, blows Spider-Man rogue gallery out the water. I'm not saying Spider-Man gallery is bad, but it's not like Batman's. So I really think that this game has the potential to explore it and open it up. If it's DLC, I'm all for it. I know don't pay the Reaper, but I believe DLC for this game is well worth the price of admission. So by all means, sign me up. Gotham Knights has continually blown me away. The more and more I see of it, even if it's just bits and pieces, it's amazing, and it's mind-blowing to see how Batman in video games have gone from shitty NES to Gotham Knights, the Suicide Squad, the Arkham series. It's amazing. Let's go. Black Adam. Okay, Rock, you got me. You got me, Rock. You got me. If you smell what Black Adam is cooking, when I say that Shazam is probably, I don't know how much hate I'm gonna get for this. When I say Shazam is probably my favorite DC comic book movie next to the Snyder Cut, oh God, it's like the words are leaving my mouth and I feel like the internet just turning on me right now. When I say it is, it is. It was a wholesome family movie. It had some really cool action, some amazing ideas. The costume was very comic specific. And when I say specific, I mean like accurate, but it had a lot of true to the comic parts in it. For example, the lightning bolt, the constant crackling of the lightning, the gold Hermes boots, the white cape. But then it had like a snakeskin pattern like you see in the Power Rangers Super suits by Snake Pit Studios. There's really a lot of modernization of the suit, and it wasn't really cheesy, but it was like a homage to the comics, and it was very accurate. The Black Adam suit is the same. The little teaser that The Rock gave us is just, it stunned me. It was just a continuation of the Shazam story. The woman that actually touches the floor actually says Shazam at one point. You have Hawkman in here. You have Cyclone. You have fucking Dr. Fate. Atom Smasher. There's so much in this, 30 seconds that you can just take from it and pull from it. And it's the whole point of Black Adam just holding somebody up and them just disintegrating in his hands. It's just, and The Rock looks damn good in the costume. It looks intimidating, imposing. I mean, we all know he fucking does, but for the most part, as Black Adam, that anger and that validity, like, you can feel it in this quick performance. I am eager to see what the rest of the movie is like, because Shazam didn't disappoint me. So anything in the Shazam universe right now has me hooked. It reminds me of when I first saw Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and how hooked I was on a movie. That's what Shazam brought to me. So I can't wait for Black Adam. It sucks it's coming out next year, but we're almost there, you guys. I mean, we're already in November, so, you know, at the end of October, beginning of November is coming up. 2022 seems like an amazing year for DC. I don't know how Marvel's gonna do, what Marvel has up its sleeve. I mean, we have Eternals coming, we have a lot of really cool Marvel movies too, but DC in the games and the movie department, yeah, they're a force to be reckoned with right now, at least for next year, until we get Batfleck or something of that nature, like Suicide Squad 3, Death of Suicide Squad. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something that's just they're gonna be on a good winning streak, and something's gonna come and crash it. But we'll see. DC Fandom is having me just right now. The Flash. I saw the trailer for The Flash, and that was it. That was the nail for me, that the Flash trailer had Michael Keaton's voice playing. And not only that, we got another twist. We saw another version of the Flash in the movie. So it's not just a Batman flick with multiple Batman like Batfleck, Michael Keaton. No, you also have multiple versions of the Flash in this movie, which was not in Flashpoint, the comic book. So this is whole new territory. What if this other version of Barry Allen winds up becoming Zoom, or the Reverse Flash? What if this is a DC type of twist, Shyamalan twist, where this version of Barry gets corrupted and refuses to lose his timeline and decides to become another version of Reverse Flash, and that becomes Barry's nemesis? I know if this is my theory, but it seems a little out there. But DC is a fucking weird ass company when it comes to their movies, back and forth. But this would be a very interesting ass twist. On top of that, you see a different casting. Like, they brought Iris West back, who was in the Snyder Cut. Luckily, the Snyder Cut maybe saved their job, because they added that scene back in for the Snyder Cut, so she's back to playing. But his father, who was originally played by one actor in the original cut of the Justice League, is being played by a completely different actor in this movie. So it's a lot of really interesting moving parts right now in the Flash movie. But to even see back of the cowl, I was a child all over fucking again. I was a teenager all over again, just seeing the back of the cowl. I lost it. And then you see at the end of the trailer the pullback of the sheet of the silhouette of the original Batmobile from the Michael Keaton Batman. Listen, DC Fandom has me going. So this is the Play On news for October, the end of October. I hope you guys enjoyed DC Fandoms and a quick little snippet of the update for Play On News. If you like this, again, like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever. If not, I don't really give a fuck. But until next time, game over, bitches.